Hey, Lyle. Knocking on there works smooth.
So hey, welcome back to Sambo's Place. We're in the kitchen today to see if the Weber SearWood can indeed smoke a brisket. I got 15 hungry guys showing up tomorrow, and we got to get this brisket on here real soon. We're looking at a 12-pound brisket and probably about a 15 to 16 hour smoke and maybe another 2 hours of rest. So we got to get this on the pit soon. I'm going with the Fire and Smoke Society Black and Tan, liberally all over my brisket. We saved some fat off the fat cap, and we're going to render some of that because all of this is going to go into a crock pot. I'm going to add some of that fat back in the crock pot, and these guys are going to be able to make some sandwiches tomorrow with the brisket. So let's get the SearWood fired up. It's raining outside again, and let's get this on. Check it out. Give you guys a little look at what we got here. We did a mustard binder, and then we hit it very liberally with the Fire and Smoke Society Black and Tan. And you can see that we coated this sucker all the way around. I'm hoping for a nice, thick, dark bark off this SearWood, just like we used to get with the SmokeFire. We're gonna get this into the pit real soon. So here we are, it's a balmy 50 degrees out here. We're gonna set this at 225, get this rolling. So like I said, we're out here in the rain, and as the firearms guy says, we're gonna danger this up. You know what? They don't advertise this as an indoor grill, they advertise it as an outdoor grill, which means it's all weather, which means we should be able to do this in the rain. So let's give it a shot. Typically when I do a 10 to 13 pound brisket, I go through about a bag and a half of Weber pellets. Why Weber pellets? Am I a Weber fanboy? No, I'm not. But the rumor is Lumberjack makes these pellets, and these pellets give phenomenal flavor. I love them. So that's what we're running today. We're running Weber hickory pellets in this. I got 2 bags ready to go here. The hopper is filled. Let's take a look inside at the setup. So here we go. We got the brisket on the top rack. We got our water bin down below. I got the meter inserted into the point end, and I got the Weber SearWood probe inserted into the flat end, just as my kids would say, for poo-poo and giggles. Okay, so before I lose any more temperature, we're dropping the hood on this and we're rolling, baby. Oh my, oh, we're getting a real nice bark accumulating on this. 4 hours in, and we're about 128 degrees right now. So we just hit stall temperature and we just pulled it off, and we're gonna wrap this baby up here and get it back out on the smoker. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, look at that jiggle. Oh. I'll take our meter probe out. Oh. The bark on this is sensational. Oh. Look at that deep, dark bark that the SearWood put on this brisket. And let's see if I could see the jiggle we got here. Oh. Okay, so for those of you who enjoy the burnt ends, there's the burnt ends. Let's see. Let's cut this brisket right in half. And let's, oh, look at the juices just pour out of that. I hope you can see that right there. Look at that. Look at that. That is something gorgeous. So let's put a wrap on this. No pun intended. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here, and I look the way I do because I'm half asleep and dealing with my allergies. They're brutal, so I apologize. The smoke ring, after I carefully inspected the brisket, is a little bit less, is deep than what I got from the SmokeFire. I guess that's in direct correlation to the amount of pellet usage on the new SearWood, which is less, about a half a bag less in 13 hours than what it took me when I had my SmokeFire, which pumped the smoke. The flavor of the brisket was still fantastic. Shout out to those at the Fire and Smoke Society for putting the flavor on the outside edge. The flat end of the brisket, it turned out a little dry, and I'm scratching my head why, because I did everything I did and have done in the past with briskets. Put the pan of water underneath it, spritzed it regularly. I'm not sure why it turned out so dry. We weren't smoking in hot, humid conditions. You saw the temperature on the grill yesterday. We were in the mid to lower 50s, and we smoked all through the night into the 40s. So I'm not sure why we got a little bit of dry on the flat end. And I even had the flat end in the cooler section, the middle of the upper rack. And as you watched my biscuit test, the ends of the racks were a little warmer, so I kept the point end a little bit to the left where it's a little bit warmer. The point end was beautiful. Juice is flowing out of it, very tasty. So I can't be upset about that. Well, we got 15 hungry guys showing up. We'll see what their reactions were. But in my opinion, not my best brisket. I've made better. Comparing to the SmokeFire, I gotta do one more, but right now, I give the slight edge to the SmokeFire right now, just based on one brisket kill in Sambo's backyard. Thanks for checking in. Sambo out.